Hey, shalom, shalom. Before I get started this live lesson, I'd like to give all praise and glory to our power, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Kodash. Once again, double honor to the apostles, elder bishops of Great Millstone that taught me this truth that rule well. Peace and salutation to the whole 144 elect. It's your brother Kawas coming with another lesson in this truth, 24/7, 365. This is what I do to get you in the mood. Kwam Yasharala, Rise Israel. We got next, baby, any day now. Guaranteed. Can't wait. Book it. The two most important things you'll ever know as a Hebrew Israelite in this knowledge and this truth is the name of our power, which is Yahweh, and the name of his son, which is Yahweh Shai. Esau Edom, ESAU. Esau Edom is the so-called white man. He's not white, but he's red. He's our red, sinister Hebrew big brother enemy, Esau Edom. We are Jacob of the Bible. Let's jump right into it. My purpose precept is in the book of Revelations, chapter 6, verse 4. And it reads, and there went out another horse that was red. Red. Did I say red? And power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth, and that they should kill one another. And that they should kill one another. And there was given unto him a great sword. Fair use, fair use, fair use, fair use. Copyright Act of 1976. Let's see. Let's go here first.
3 people killed, at least 8 more wounded after a gunman on a boat opened fire into a crowd. 3 people killed, at least 8 more wounded after a gunman on a boat opened fire into a crowd at a riverside bar in North Carolina. An evening of music and drinks turned into a night of terror.
The subject on the boat shooting into the building from the boat.
Southport officials say.
So what they just said, so the victim, I was asking a couple of brothers about it. So I guess this particular bar is above seawater on a type of pier. And, you can, watch the game, eat, drink, chill as you're looking over the water, the pier. So this particular individual, he rode up on a boat and shot up into the waterfront bar. Let's listen to that again. Check this out.
3 people killed, at least 8 more wounded after a gunman on a boat opened fire into a crowd at a riverside bar in North Carolina. An evening of music and drinks turned into a night of terror.
The subject on the boat shooting into the building from the boat.
Southport officials saying the gunman on a boat began shooting at patrons of the American Fish Company, a popular waterfront pub about 30 miles south of Wilmington. Officials saying the boat then escaped up the intercoastal waterway. According to the city, a U.S. Coast Guard crew later spotted a man matching the shooter's description at a public boat ramp. He was detained and is now in custody with Oak Island police. Police are calling him a person of interest. No motive has been released.
Keep the community and those involved, our families, in your thoughts and prayers.
No information yet on the victims here. Officials saying they are waiting until the families can be notified to release any further information.
Okay. Let's get this one. Yeah, we can do this one real quick. Let's do it.
New details on yesterday's mass shooting at a waterfront bar in Southport, North Carolina that left 3 people dead, 8 others injured. The shooter has been identified as Nigel Edge. He describes himself as a combat veteran suffering from PTSD. He's now being held without bail and is set to make his first court appearance tomorrow. City officials say he was on a boat traveling on the Cape Fear River when he allegedly opened fire on the American Fish Company. Police say he then escaped up the intracoastal waterway where Coast Guard crews made an arrest. Investigators called it a highly premeditated attack by a lone wolf.
Okay, hold on. A few more. Let's get this one. Check this out. Now, this is inside the church, the Edomite church in the Church of Latter-day Saints in Michigan. Check this out.
Oh.
Look right there. That's it. Look like a Jake Eve right there. See, one thing about us as Israelites, the Most High put the spirit in us where we're not inquisitive when shit's going down. You know, when we hear something or a sound, you could be in a crowd out walking up and down the block. You know where there's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people everywhere walking up and down the block enjoying themselves. All one person or two people got to do is run, and everybody gonna start running. It's at least all the black folks are gonna start running. All the Negro, Israelite, blacks, Latino, Native Americans, Seminole Indians, we're gonna run. Esau stand around. What's going on? That's peculiar. You can see right here, Jake E. Look like a Jake E. in a Edomite church. As soon as she heard something, she was outie 5,000. Let's check this out. Check her out.
Oh.
She out. Now look at the white folks. What's going on, Billy? There go another Jake running. Audi 5. Look at all the Edomites sitting there. What's going on? That's peculiar. Is that gunfire or is that fireworks? You tell me. Forgive me, Israel. These people's spirit, they're not afraid of nothing. They're not even afraid of the Most High Yahweh, the power of the universe. Now look at them. They looking around. Look, you done seen about 5. You seen at least 10 people get up and run in front of you, and you still, what's good? Oh my goodness, help me, Most High. Help me, Israel. Pray for me.
Come on, everybody to the back. Please, everybody come to the back. Come to the back. Come on, they gotta come. They gotta come. Come on. Come on. Oh! Out, I don't think is a good idea.
Wow. Okay. Let's keep it going. Just a few more, and I'm gonna get a couple of precepts on Almighty 5,000. Check it out.
Every time there's a shooting and it's a white man, notice the silence around race. When it's a black man, Latino man, Asian man, that detail comes out front and center before the name's even released. Black male suspect, Hispanic suspect, suspect of Asian descent. They put the race in bold, underlined italics like that's the damn headline itself. But here, 40-year-old suspect. No race, no description, just suspect. That omission is the description. That's the tell. Because if it had been anybody other than a white man, they would have been sure to paint that picture instantly. And that is a dog whistle of white privilege. See, whiteness gets to be faceless, raceless, just an individual, while everybody else gets racialized. The bigger point is that yet another church was shot up. A so-called sanctuary violated again, just like black churches have been for centuries, targets of white violence. That same political violence that they tried to condemn when it came to CK. Just like mosques, synagogues, and temples too. The cycle keeps repeating because America won't face itself. Now in America, guns are sacred, whiteness is protected, and non-white lives, expendable.
All right, a few more. Let's listen to this brother right here.
So I guess we've all heard about the mass shooting in Michigan. So it turns out it's a veteran, a Marine veteran at that. He served from 2004 to 2008. He also served in the Iraq War. So is now the time that we should expect to see some sort of gun control legislation put forward by this administration? I'm going to guess no, because even after the unaliving of the leader of the Fourth Reich, Charlie Kirk, we saw nothing. So why now? I can tell you one thing that probably would have prevented this. That's not having cut 17,000 jobs from the VA. You've made it very difficult for veterans across the country to receive the much needed health care they need, specifically mental health care. But in your mind, we're just suckers and losers anyway. You're the biggest one, and you're also a draft dodging piece of shit. Semper Fi, Gunny out.
Okay, a couple more. Bear with me.
It's hard. We didn't get any sleep last night. It just very difficult. We're a good group of members of the church, and we're holding together.
Yeah. Paul, what did you see and what did you hear? What exactly was happening at the time for you?
So we're sitting in a sacrament meeting, and we hear a loud boom coming from the back wall of the chapel. I see the back wall kind of buckle and lift up, and several of us men decided to get up and go outside to look at what happened, just in case somebody ran off the road and just hit the building. We didn't think anything bad was going to happen. I go out the doors and I see a gunman come out with just holding a gun and start shooting. Once I saw him start shooting, I turn around and start running back inside. So I had gotten about 10 feet from the door and just started running back inside. I felt some shrapnel hit my left leg, and then a bullet went through the glass door about a foot from me.
Paul, let's just pause there for just a second. You actually see the gunman.
Real quick, look at Gail. She's through. You are not a white woman. One thing about Israelite woman, you if you're going to lose weight, it has to be natural. When Esau put pressure on Eve to lose weight, you look sick. Gail, you look sick. You look terrible. You know who else I've been noticing is super duper skinny to get these roles? Damn, I just lost her thought. Damn, Israel Salakia. Kiki Palmer. Kiki Palmer that lost so much weight is ridiculous, bro. She looked through. Look at janky ass Serena Williams. They want to. You're not a white woman. You're not a Shedamite. Look at Gail. You look through with that big ass wig on with these baby ass arms. You in your late 60s. You supposed to have your weight on you. Forgive me.
And you're close enough to see him. What are you thinking in that moment?
It was just so unexpected. I just once I saw the gun and hear him start shooting, it was just a lot of fear. As I was running, with how close he was getting to me, with his shooting, I was just standing there or running, expecting to get a bullet in the back of my just legs or in my back or something.
Did he say anything, Paul? Did he speak at all to anyone?
No. Not that I could.
He was speaking with that heat. Pow, 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 pow. That's talking right there.
How did this end for you?
I open up the door and start running, trying to find my family, and that was the scariest moment of my life. Is not knowing my family was okay.
What do you?
Well, the scariest moment of your life is going to be when Yahushua cracked these clouds. Let's get a couple more, and I'm out of 5,000.
There's been 4 major reports of mass shootings today in the United States, including that of Latter-day Saints Church in Michigan, which obviously turned into a complete devastation. I mean, a pickup truck with 2 large American flags rammed straight into it, caught the building on fire, and then started opening fire in the process of all that happening. And I want to point out something about this one specific individual. Nobody is talking about the similarities in all of these shootings. And I know, okay, it's the same exact day, I get it, but people need to point this shit out. He was an Iraq war veteran, and I'll get to exactly why that matters here in a second, because I want to point out some stuff about what happened at this church, because there's a lot of gruesome details. At least 10 people were, you know what I mean, and 2 victims as far as I can see so far that were killed in the process. That's not including all of the individuals that are probably buried underneath all of that rubble right now. You feel me? And the police even said that themselves. But when looking at another mass shooting that occurred in the same exact day, might I mention once again in North Carolina, it was reported that Nigel Edge killed 3 people and injured 5 others at a waterfront bar in North Carolina. A packed waterfront bar, by the way, but guess what? Come to find out, he was a Marine. He attained the rank of sergeant and was deployed to Iraq. You know, sometimes I like to sleep and I think about the cells that are inside of my body. If you know, you know. And obviously, I'm not trying to make it into all of that. I'm really not. If I had that intention, that would just be disrespectful. But I did try to warn people, and I'm trying to point out all of these similarities. Did you see what the U.S. National Counterterrorism Center said on Friday? The memo not only urged government officials to avoid surveillance, but also to remove badges and other forms of identification outside of work, which I guess theoretically makes sense, right? But it also warned of potential threats to targets that draw large crowds. including sport and music events. Very specific. Does anybody remember the Las Vegas incident years back? Has anybody gone down that rabbit hole yet? It's definitely deeper than I thought, but I just want everybody to think outside the box when it comes to everything. And I'm not even trying to take away anything from all of these shootings. I'm truly not. My condolences go out to each and every family member that has been affected by every single one of these shootings. You do not deserve to bear witness to these tragedies. You do not.
Let's move on from that a little bit. I'm gonna get to the precepts. I got maybe about 3 more videos, and I'm gonna get to the precepts, and I'm out. Just a quick hit.
Varios personas heridas de bala. Llegan allí, ayudan a asegurar.
That was in Spanish. Okay, let me get to this. Check this out. Now, let me get to precept. Let me get this precept. Bear with me. All right, so my purpose precept was in the book of Revelation, chapter 6, verse 4. Let's read it again. And there went out another horse that was red, a.k.a. Esau Edom, the so-called white man, the devil the Bible speaks of, the abomination that makes desolate, the border of wickedness, the harbinger of death. And power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth. So Esau Edom, the so-called white man, his spirit, his personality, his demeanor, his aura has been given to him by the Most High to take peace from the earth. And they, Slakia, and that they should kill one another, the Edomites. Remember that right here, YouTube, remember a brief disagreement? Y'all brothers seen this before? I'm pretty sure, but I brought this out. I bring this out occasionally when the spirit hit me. Right here with these Edomites. Y'all seen this before? Right here, y'all seen this? Now, for those that have seen it, please, let's just go with the flow. For those that have not seen it, what you're looking at is gold on the ground right here. This is gold on the ground. From stones to billy clubs to clubs, arrows from stones to arrows to the arrow, right? Fire with the arrow. Now he's on a horse with a dagger. Now they develop a sword, cutting heads off. Remember the scripture? They was given power, and the horse was red, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth, and that they should kill one another. Edomite on Edomite crime, white on white crime. Now to the catapult. Remember the Most High Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua gave Esau this spirit. What good is a problem, Esau Edom, without an answer, Yahushua? You see, so he had to create the Most High Yahweh is so amazing, omnipotent, omnipresent, that he made his own nemesis. Well, not his own nemesis, but he made his son. He created a nemesis for his son. What good is a problem, Esau Edom, a so-called white man, the devil the Bible speaks of, without an answer? The answer is Yahushua. That's beautiful. It's a beautiful story. Good guy, bad guy, right? And Esau Edom was the bad guy, and we're the good guy. Now they got what is those ball and chain with spikes? Damn! See the axe right there? Damn! A two-edged, a double-headed axe. Now they got the arrows, right? The bow and arrow. The bow and arrow with fire on it. So now they got the cannon, and it went from they didn't develop a cannonball, right? Remember, that's how they was getting Gad, Reuben, and Issachar, the Latino tribes, with that cannonball and that Gatling gun. I know y'all know. I'm just kind of emphasizing. You see how they're killing each other. This is not. They're red rumming each other, unaliving each other. Now you notice there's no Jakes in this brief disagreement. It's all Edomites. They got shotguns, grenades. Now they got trucks with the Tommy gun, the Gatling gun on it. Da, 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 da. Now they got airplanes dropping bombs. You know about that, Black Wall Street. Remember, what's that? Revelations 9, World War I. The damn, y'all know what I'm trying to say. It was like teeth, lions' teeth, I believe. Don't quote. I'm not gonna go to y'all know what I mean. Revelations 9, World War I. The fighter pilot shooting from the back of the airplane. The Red Baron type situation. Now they got a tank. So this has been thousands of years have passed since they first started squabbing. Now look where they're at, and look what they got now. Let's keep going. Now they got a helicopter, more Gatling guns. Now they got the boats, those battleships. You know what I'm talking about? What they call the air tankers, whatever they call them. You know what I mean? Those big ones. They got the cannon on the ship now. Lots of cannons. Now they got bombs and missiles on the jets. They went from an airplane to a jet with missiles on the jet. Look at children. Edomite children running. Shedemite women running. Death everywhere. Now they got the drones. Now they sit behind a computer, don't have to do hand-to-hand combat no more. They can sit behind a computer and push buttons and fight from a distance. Coward. Look at all those Edomites fighting their type of war behind a computer screen. This is the type of modern warfare we're dealing with in America with a Triple K 2025, 2026. But this is all part of prophecy. Now they're arguing politically, the Republicans and Democrats. Before it was what the patricians and the Flavians, or you know what I'm trying to say, patrician and the Flavians, something like that. You know what I'm trying to say. I'm just trying to get this out. Bear with me. Correct me if I'm wrong. Let's go. Hold on, someone's at my door. Hold on. I'm locked. Okay. They're arguing over politics. Still can't get along, right? So now, guess where they are? They're in their deep underground military bunker, right? They're in their deep underground military bunker, still talking shit to each other. Not the missiles, but Ezekiel 38:10. Missiles were shot. Okay, so everything's dead, right? Yeah, that's it. The plebeians and patricians, kind of Malak Dwada. Yahweh Shem Shabrakatah, brother on the comment board. GMS Yabasab, hopeful elect 777. Subscribe and be edified. GMS hopeful elect 144, fear and trembling. Shalom Malak Yahweh Shem Shabrakatah, Barakatah to you and your household. Subscribe and be edified. Now remember what we see: total destruction, right? Total destruction from the nuclear bomb, right? That they shot off. After fighting again with sticks and stones. We know that's in the scripture that the last war will be. Let me see. I'm gonna probably grab that one. Fuel. Flame, fuel, fire. Bear with me. And I'm gonna get out of here. I already don't went too long, but the spirit kind of had me grab that video, and I got a couple more, and I'm out of 5,000. Bear with me. Isaiah 9 and 5. Isaiah 9 and 5. For every battle of the war of the warrior is with confused noise. Because when you're in battle, the ancient world, when you all on the battlefield, everybody squabbling, it's chaos. So for every battle of the warrior in the ancient world is with confused noise, because everybody's squabbling around you. Thousands of men squabbling around you. Hundreds of men squabbling around you. And garments rolled in blood. There's a lot of bloodshed, men squabbling, right? But this shall be the burning of fuel of fire. No, I'm sorry. Is this what I'm looking for? No. Yeah. I'm sorry. This is it. Yeah, this is it. Isaiah 9 and 5. For every battle of the warrior is with confused noise. In ancient world, that's how it was when we was on the battlefield. It was confused noise. And garments rolled with blood. But this what? This new war, World War III, shall be with burning ICBM thermonuclear missile hellfire and fuel of fire. Woo, right? Psalms 140. Keep me, O Yahweh, from the hands of the wicked, Baba Kushah. Preserve me, Baba Kushah, from the violent man. The violent man. That's his new nickname. Hey, no. Can I speak to the violent man? Esau Edom, the violent man. I'm in Psalms 140 and 4. Who has purpose to overthrow my goings. That's his plan, to overthrow our goings, right? Habakkuk 2, 4 and 5. Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 4 and 5. Behold, see, his soul. What is the soul of Esau Edom? His mind, his will, and emotions. Our soul is our mind, our will, and our emotions. Behold, his soul, his mind, his will, and emotions, which is lifted up. He's very prideful, arrogant. How can you be arrogant and proud when you got a Vienna sausage in your drawers? If you got a belly button as a rod, nigga. But his pride is lifted up because he got a lot of money. He got weaponry. But you got a Vienna sausage in your drawers. Let's read that again. Behold, talking about Esau Edom, Habakkuk chapter 2. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him. The so-called white man, Esau Edom. But the just shall live by faith. Who's the just? You Israelites, you blacks, Latinos, Native Americans, Seminole Indians, and Haitians, and definitely referring to the 144K men that are left on planet Earth, and Lord willing, I'm part of that number, as well as the 1/3 men, women, and children. We're going to live by faith. 5th verse, Habakkuk 2, verse 5. Yea, also, okay, because he transgresses by wine, and his wine that he transgresses by is his philosophy, his thinking, his arrogancy, his pride, his Catholicism, his Christianity, his Mormonism, it's the Seventh-day Adventists, he transgresses by wine, and his, like I said, his proudness, his conceitedness. He is a proud man. And we know what the scripture said about pride. Pride goes before a fall. He's a proud man. But wait a minute, how can you be prideful or be proud once again when you got a Vienna sausage in your drawers? Neither keepeth at home. He's in every country, but here in America, where he should be all the time. He's in everybody's business. Who enlarges his desire as hell, so he can't be satisfied. We're going to get to that. He who enlarges his desire as hell and is as death. That's another nickname is Esau Edom. As death. Not. Can I speak to as death? Can I speak to the violent man as death? Can I speak to as death, violent man? Esau Edom, the son of perdition, the harbinger of death, the border of wickedness, and cannot be satisfied. What type of human being cannot be satisfied? A human being that has a Vienna sausage in his drawers with a lot of money and weaponry and no melanin in his skin, leprous. That's the type of spirit demon that cannot be satisfied. But gathered unto him all nations and heapeth unto him all people. One more, and I'm gonna get to the videos and I'm out. What is that? Oh yeah, Ecclesiasticus and the Apocrypha, chapter 10, verse 1 through 3. Sirach or Ecclesiasticus chapter 10, verse 1 through 3. A wise judge will instruct his people. Point blank, period. DJT, Net Not a Jew, Klaus Schwab, No You Are Rory, Stephen Miller, whatever his name is, you name it. A wise judge will instruct his people. And the government of a prudent, wise man is well ordered, our kingdom. And when we ruled planet Earth under King David and Solomon, it was a government of prudent men, which was well ordered. Unlike America with a triple K, is under the government of an imprudent man. Imprudent man. Second verse, Sirach 10:2. As the judge of the people is himself. The Esau, so-called white man, he's the judge of the people. As the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers, Amalek. And what manner, well, in the Senate and all that kind of stuff, but definitely Amalek. And what manner of man the ruler of the city is, DJT, Nero reincarnated, such are all they that dwell therein. Let me get one or two more. I'm gonna get off the comment board and check this out. Here go an article off Drudge Report. This is titled, dated today. 381 U.S. mass shootings this year in 2025. 321. I'm sorry, I'm a little excited. 381 mass shootings in 2025. And if you read right here, it says the mass shooting tracker is a crowdsourced database of U.S. shootings. We define a mass shooting as a single outburst of violence in which 4 or more people are shot. So in 2025 alone, there has been 381 mass shootings in which 4 or more people are shot. 6,913 mass shootings since January 1st, 2013. So that's been 12 years. It's been 6,913 mass shootings. It has been one day since the last one. Okay, here go another top. Well, I know how to get to that, but here go the videos and I'm out. Which one do I want? Yeah, I did that. Let's get to this one. Check this out. Talk about you, Esau Edom. Where is it at? Where is it at? Wait a minute, hold on. I thought I had it queued up. I can get it. Bear with me. Here it is.
Craziest cat shit.
You saw the so-called white man is craziest cat shit.
And got all the answers in court. They asked the crazy white man, why did you kill your wife? I was sleepwalking. It's a very unusual case. We'll have to study it. Crazy nigga, why'd you kill your wife? I was sleepwalking. Oh, nigga, really? Well, we're going to put you to sleep. We're going to put an end to all of this. No, nigga, there'll be no more walking around. Crazy white man, why did you wake up and kill everybody in the house? I don't remember. He doesn't remember. What an unusual case. We'll have to study this. Crazy nigga, why did you wake up in the project and kill everybody? I don't remember. 2,000 years, nigga, I bet you will remember. Crazy white man, why did you wake up and kill everybody on your block? I'm 12 different personalities. 12 different people? How unusual. We'll have to study this. Crazy nigga, why did you wake up and kill everybody at BET or your job? Because I'm 12 different personalities. Oh, really, nigga? Well, pick who you want to be, because some niggas going to jail. Bob, Fred, we don't give a damn. A nigga's going to jail today.
We get to the comment board, and I'm Audi 5000. Malak, Yabashim Brakatah, or Brakatah, you and your household. Let's see what y'all got for a brother. Bear with me. No, that ain't what I want. Salakia, that ain't what I want. I want that back. Okay, what y'all brothers got for me? Let's start from the T's out. Let's see here. Shalom, shalom. Let's see what we got. Khan, let's get this one. This is GMS, hopeful elect 144, fear and trembling. Shalom, Malak. A house divided against itself can't stand. And these devils can't get along. White on white crime. These niggas have the nerve to tell us, say to us that they made us civilized. You niggas was living in the caves. Nigga drinking out of each other, drinking out of your grandparents' skull. Nigga wearing clothes until it disintegrated off you. Picking fleas out of your hair in your woman's vaginal area. Come on, man. You're the beast, man, Esau Edom. America. This is America, though. This is. Let me say this. I'm tired. I'm sure, pretty sure you brothers are too. I'm tired of looking at the pale male, man. I'm tired of seeing Edomites on TV. I'm tired of seeing them where they are. I'm just tired of Esau. And I know one thing I keep reminding myself, that our power, Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua, is long suffering. So I have to tap into his long suffering. But speaking as a man, I'm tired of the pale male. We are tired. I speak for the brothers. We are tired of the pale male. We're tired of his rulership. Let me show y'all this real quick. One of the brothers shared today, man. Let me get this, bro. Check this shit out. No, I may bring it up on TikTok. Let me see if it'll come up. It was on Instagram, but let me see if I can bring it up. Damn, what's it called? Look at this shit, bro. Look at these. Look at this. These sent a foam in to suffocate the turkeys, bro. This man gotta go, bro. Let me say this. I'm an animal lover, bro, and I'm pretty sure all of us are. The Most High put that spirit in us as Israelites should be animal lovers. If you add it up, man, we won't be able to, but we have at least at this moment a million reasons to put Esau in slavery. We got at least a million. If you add it up, if you really go over it, you would come up with at least a million things to the minimum at this point of our walk, and it's true. And every day I find more shit to put this nigga in slavery over. And this is the latest one. Check this out, Malakian. Why you want to create a... They even drown them too. They'll put them in a cage, lock them in a cage, and put them in water and just drown them until a bubble stops. Until a bubble stops, then they bring them back up. Why? Why? We know the precept. It's been a long day, fasting, so I'm mentally a little tired, but I believe it's Proverbs. I'll get it. Bear with me. That's cruel, bro. That's brutal, bro. That is brutal. That's just another reason we're gonna get this devil, bro. What is it? Proverbs 4:16, I believe. Don't quote me. And I'm way past my time. I want to get off this, but the spirit did not jump on me. Right. Here it is right here. Proverbs 4:16. For they sleep not. What type of human being can't sleep except they have done mischief? God damn. What type of human being can't sleep? Let's see, murder babies and foam depopulate animals. For they sleep not except they have done mischief, and their sleep is taken away unless they cause them to fall. So once they foam depopulate animals, once they murder babies, now they, bro. Help me, bro. Help me. Where was I? Oh, I was on the comment board. Let me get back to it. Bubba Kushar. Oh, yeah. Let me get this and then we get back to the comment board. Verse 2. Sirach Did I read this? Sirach 10 and 2. As the judge of the people is, so Audie, I read that. Okay. Did I get verse 3? Right. Sirach 10 and 3. An unwise king destroys his people and his animals, but through the prudence, the wisdom of them which are in authority, the Israelites, the city shall be inhabited in the new kingdom. So through prudent and through the prudency and the authority of the Israelites in the new kingdom, the Lord will impart a number of the hopeful elect men, the ruler, the judges, the priests, the prophets in the new kingdom. It shall be inhabited, the new kingdom. Let's get to the comment board. I'm out. So yeah, so that led me there, Malak. Thought for that GMS, hopeful elect 144, fear and trembling. That right there led me to that. The house divided against itself can't stand. People will see more and more is going to be there on people. You damn right. King Yawasap, Yabashim Brakatah, GMS Yawasap, hopeful elect 777. Once again, subscribe and be edified. He put up 2 Timothy 6 and 10, a good one. For the love of money is a root of all evil. Now, money, if you put a $100 bill on the table, that money ain't evil. It's the desire for that money. The love of it is evil. And this damn devil love is paper. Like I said, we love our women, we love our food, we love our air, we love our trees, we love our kids, we love the animals, the stuff like that. He loves money and power. Interesting. For the love of money is the root of all evil, which while some coveted after the Edomites, they have erred from the faith. See, the love of money, the love of money will have you err from faith, because people that have a lot of money, they don't need faith. If you have a lot of money, what do you need faith for? If you're sick and need an operation that costs $500,000, cut the check. If you need a car, go buy one. People that have a lot of money do not need faith. Why you think the hopeful elect men that on planet Earth, and Lord willing, I'm part of that number, the Most High didn't make us super rich. Now, I'm pretty sure there's brothers that got more money than others, but we're not millionaires. And if there is a brother in this truth through GMS and affiliates or millionaires, I haven't heard about him yet, but because he know that money is a distraction. Because if you're making $200,000 or $300,000 a month, you should have time to hit the block. But if you make $200,000 or $300,000 a month, that means you got to travel, you got to do things. So if the spirit tell you to hit the block, that means you're gonna probably go from $300,000 a month to maybe $100,000 a month to $50,000 a month. Are you willing to do that? Most men are not. That's why the prophets and the brothers are making that kind of money. They should be coming every week, giving the prophets 10 grand, 20 grand, apostles 50,000, 100,000. And we should be hearing stories about that, but that's not happening because chances are most of the 144K men, prophets that are left on planet Earth, we're not millionaires. We get our daily bread, bro, and that keeps us humble and keep our faith intact. Because the more money you have, the less faith you need. Let's read that again. 1 Timothy 6 and 10. For the love of money is the root of all evil. Point blank. Period. And evil is bad times. So the love that Esau Edom has for money has made bad times, which while some coveted after the Edomites, they have erred from the faith. Even you Christians, you blacks, Latinos, Native Americans, Seminole Indian, Christian, Latino, Negro Christians, you have erred from the faith too, because you love that bag as well, like your father, the devil, Esau Edom, and pierced themselves through with many sorrows. And we're seeing the many sorrows in America that comes from coveting money and the love of the root and the love of money. Fire precept, Malak, the water. Yep, all over a piece of gold. That's all that brief disagreement video was all over a piece of gold. Like the movie Toy Story, Robin Williams. Yep. The plebeians and patricians, modern day Republicans and Democrats. I think that's it. Oh, here we go. What we got? Proverbs 11 and 28. GMS Yawasap, hopeful elect 777. He that trusteth in riches shall fall. Esau, you hear that, Esau? You hear that, Jake, Keisha, Christian, Latino, prosperity, gospel-loving Negro Christian, Latino? He that trusted in his riches, your 401k, your bunker, your boss, your child is in the NBA, your equity in your home. But the righteous, ding, 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 shall flourish as a branch. Now, the Lord will impart our number as the righteous. We're going to flourish the 144K men. We're flourishing now as a branch. How much more will shit get tight on planet Earth? Because when shit get tight, everybody will be like, what's going on? What's happening? Because no one expects America to fall, especially prosperity gospel Christians. Oh, no, brother, we're going to get through this, brother. We're America, brother. We're going to make it through this, brother. We're going to come together as a people. We're going to vote, brother. We're going to get through this, brother. Okay, good for you. King Yawasap over Lex 777, Habakkuk 2 and 5 in the NLT. Wealth is treacherous. Woo! Man, now you see why we live. Our Most High gave us our daily bread. We eating. We got a roof over our head. We got our bills paid. We got some gas in the car. That's all we need. We paying our internet bill, phone bill. That's all we need. We mess around to win a lottery. Jake want to be at camp next week and shit. Habakkuk 2 and 5. Wealth is treacherous. Point blank. Period. Why would you want something that's treacherous? Why would you want a lot of something that is treacherous? And the arrogant are never at rest. Woo! Arrogant, proud. That's Esau Edom. He's the arrogant. That's another name for him. Knock, knock, knock. Can I speak to arrogant? And the arrogant are never at rest. More money, more money. Nigga, Esau Edom. Let's say this, the Rothschilds. I'm not going to even combine the Rothschilds, DuPont, the Bilderbergs. I'm not going to even combine them. I'm just going to deal with the Rothschilds. Red Shield, Rothschilds, right? Modern day Rockefellers. The Rothschilds, right? Man, I got to take this call. Damn it. I'll have to call that back. The Rothschilds have 700 minimum 700 plus trillion. Damn. They open their mouths as wide as the grave. They can't be satisfied. And like death, they are never satisfied. It's like a fireplace. The more wood you put into a fireplace, the more it burns. In order for that fire to go down, you have to stop putting wood into it. So Esau Edom loves his money. More money, more money, more money. If you add up the Rothschild, the Bilderbergs, Rothschild, the DuPont, the Bilderbergs, they probably got over a million trillion. Over a million trillion. You do the math. Damn. Woo. Bro, I'm almost done. And this is the rest of that precept in Habakkuk 2 and 5. In their greed, they have gathered up many nations and swallowed many people, especially with their weaponry and with their deceit and lies and their alleged unlawful decrees, as well as their weaponry. Yeah, Paul Mooney be bringing. That's a good skit he did. Once again, GMS Yawasap over Lex 777. Subscribe and be edified. Matthew 24 and 12. Classic and the NLT. Sin will be rampant everywhere. We're seeing it. Sin is rampant everywhere, and the love of many will grow cold. And the love of many is amplified because we're going to the love of many for we're going to grow the love of many to we're going to grow. How can I say this? We're going to get angry as well. We're already angry, so the love of many is growing cold, right? How much more us? We tired of you niggas. We tired of you Edomites. So yeah, you're angry, stressed out, broke, sick, unemployed. Well, we have a righteous anger. So the love of many is waxing old and growing old. How much more of the 144K elect men and Lord put on part of that number and the 1/3 men, women, and children, which are our love grow cold. Proverbs 12 and 10. A righteous man regardeth the life of his beast. Right. And we're the Israelites. We regard the life of a beast. But the tender mercies of the wicked are cruel. A foam depopulation. Let's go back to that, bro. A foam depopulation. Yeah. Come on, bro.
So this horror film is called Foam Depopulation. So it's used to stop the spread of disease in farms, but it was also used as a slaughter method during COVID when there were backlogs of slaughter. So every one of these turkeys suffocates to death, and it's used on pigs as well. Humans share a brainstem with pigs and turkeys. This area of your brain is evolutionarily ancient, and that's where you feel intense panic and intense pain. So if you imagine suffocating, not being able to breathe, it would presumably be very similar for pigs, possibly a bit less intense for turkeys, but it would still be an extremely intense, horrifying feeling. Turkeys do have less neurons in the brain, but it's guesswork really on just how horrendous it is. We can safely say that every one of these turkeys is going through unbearable pain. This at bottom is what the End Pain Project is about. Like, this isn't okay. A transition to a world where we treat non-human animals with care is needed.
And I'm pretty sure this damn devil, he'll probably wash them off, rinse them off, and then sell them to the public, bro, for on Thanksgiving. Sell that swine, and put it in the bacon and all that, bro. Oh, Most High, help me, Most High. Shalom, King Rayab, Yabasha Barakatah. GMS Drive from Ashley 144. Subscribe and be edified. Last but not least, GMS Yahweh Sapo for Lex 777. Zephaniah 3 and 12. Baby, I will also leave in the midst of thee an afflicted and poor people. Right? What good is a problem, affliction, without an answer, Yahweh Shah. And they shall trust in the name of the Lord, Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shah. And Lord willing, we're part of the number of men that will lean on, depend on, trust in our power, Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shah, Bahashim Arakat Kodash. I'm going to end it on that note. Yahweh Shem Shabrakatah, Barakatham, your brother on the comment board, to you and your household. Call I am La, Abanawa Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai Bahashim, Harakat Kodash. Once again, double honors to the apostles, elder bishop of Great Millstone that taught me this truth that rule well. Peace, salutation to the whole 144,000 elect men, saints that are left on planet Earth, as well as the 1/3 men, women, and children only in these last days. And to the new and to the few, brothers, sisters, listening to me that's in this truth, to you, I say Shalom, Abad Babal, DTA.